Hello,
Hello
everybody.
there, community.
Well, sure, sure. Anyway, hello, everybody, community. I am Shara. I'm joined with Rob Core. We are gonna talk about the future developments of our mod because after the recent events that happened with somebody and with something, we decided to continue where we left off, and we have a lot of new stuff that we're gonna introduce to you guys. So first of all, we're gonna show you with a little bit of gameplay what's it all about. So we haven't changed much in the game. Actually, we haven't changed anything. We just enabled multiplayer, right? So that's what we're gonna test. Now, technically, we were not the ones that first touched the multiplayer. We kind of avoided that topic for a long time due to the fact that there was just like there were some issues with the engine itself, so we didn't do much about it. But uh we took stuff from Age of Alexander, the game, engine wise, because apparently that was the latest engine that was provided by the official developers. So we took that engine, and multiplayer works for that. So we're gonna show you, we're gonna demonstrate it. So basically, we're gonna make a complete tutorial, but we're just gonna demonstrate how it works. So it's very simple. You just have to go multiplayer LAN and just create, and you set up a map. Let me find. Dude, are you alive? You died?
I am, but you forget to mention that they need to use
Yeah,
Redmi
yeah, yeah.
VPN.
We're gonna make a tutorial about it. We're gonna make a
Yeah,
tutorial.
yeah.
I'm
Okay,
just
all right.
like, this is more of a, like, just show that it works.
Okay,
Why is this my name? What the fuck?
but it still needs some testing. It just works.
Yeah, it just works. There's a lot of desync issues that we've noticed. So there's that. As you can see, oh shit, sorry, I kicked you.
No problem.
As you can see, it just instantly joined. So like it works just fine. Like we're gonna make a tutorial, and we're gonna explain everything better. But for now, we wanted to show everybody that it is possible. We did make it work, especially with our mod. So yeah, ready when you are, Dar.
Yeah, just go.
Can you select your faction?
Oh, no, I'm not. Yeah, it's no.
Okay, let's do this. Look at my faction, Crusaders, boy. So here goes,
Yeah,
the
I want.
countdown. We've noticed so far, we don't know, is it the, oh, so this loading screen is awful. We're gonna try and make it a little bit better.
No, it's better than an Age of X.
Yeah, definitely better than it. Age of Alexander, that was just straight up awful.
Oh, I have to press a key. I see. What the map it choose? What the fuck was that? I just saw weird stuff on the
Oh
menu.
Lord,
What do
what
you,
do you want
I don't
now?
know, I don't know what you saw, dog. I just chose
can't
the
go
default one. Let me
faster.
just see
My
some.
feet
Nah, I
are
can't alt
aching.
tab. I don't dare to
Maybe
alt
you'll
tab right
reduce
now.
our
I think I'm
taxes?
gonna mess up everything. I wanted to see something, but
Yes, yes, I'm working.
I need to alt tab. Just one sec, one sec. I need to alt tab. I need to see
Okay.
something.
The good thing is when you alt tab, I can just build.
Oh, you can?
It's like pause button.
Okay, good. It's... Okay, let's do it. We are gonna see if we can tweak the user interface to be much more friendly and like
Smaller.
smaller. Definitely smaller. Uh, for instance, what we have right now, it's like just this big chunk of stuff that is like just blocking your view. So we gonna definitely look into it, how to like make it smaller. It's gonna be a lot of adjustments. So if it happens to be very like difficult, as in you have to adjust every single file, we're gonna completely scrap that idea. And we're just gonna do the like zoom out kind of view. We can have, oh, we have these sync issues. I just noted the message. We have these sync issues, my dude.
Already?
Yeah, I believe so.
Wow. That's fast.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like it's just like it keeps telling me, but
Yeah.
try building stuff, see if it works.
Yeah. Smithery. I can still build stuff.
Okay, that's good then.
Yeah, but now it's really heavy.
Oh Lord, what do you want now?
When do we fight?
Nice.
Oh Lord, give me a break. Where am I?
Yeah, that's why we say there needs some more testing with someone with a stable connection, at least.
So right now the issue is Roboco doesn't have like a solid uh connection through a cable.
I just don't
So
have a
like
cable.
he's wireless, so we don't know is this like related to that, but we presume it is because like it doesn't happen like instantly. Sometimes when there's a lot of action or something, it happens, but like so we don't know yet. It could be it could be really stable.
Construction complete.
Like you never know.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's one point. Like, I will just start with our list that we just made for
I wish I could steal some.
our goals for the next update, and yeah, later for some future plans
Oh Lord, what do you
that we
want
talk
now?
about. So yeah, just so the community will know what we are up to.
Carry on your fight.
And yeah, so the first thing actually is something we already make, or Shara did, is a bat file, which makes run all the cores of your computer for that game after the game starts. So the first game starts with one core, and then the bat file does its job and throws in all the cores. So basically, you have better performance.
Construction
Yeah, so that one was I was looking into why and how we could set up the game so that it actually utilizes more cores than just single core, which is like really annoying. Um, like a lot of things can happen on the screen and you can't do shit about it. And you're thinking like, oh, this game's like so old, it shouldn't be this heavy, and like it shouldn't lag my PC this hard, but it does due to the fact that it's only one CPU. And for instance, if you have like some quad core, 8 core, you'll be like, why is it doing this? Like I know my PC can destroy this game, not to mention with the GPU
Yeah.
together. So that's the issue that we saw, and we thought like, yeah, how do we make a work around this? Is there any way we can fix this? And I figured out that we can
Work again.
use this batch file to execute like PowerShell commands, and it worked just fine. So like right now, there are some issues sometimes where it doesn't execute properly, but there's nothing I can do about that. Like I tried seeing fixes and all that, but it's just like there's no other way. Like that's how it's gonna work. If it doesn't, just do it manually through Task Manager, but in most cases it does. We added 2 different versions, the one for quad core and the one for octa core. So like if you have 8 logical cores, you're gonna use octa core batch file, and if you have 4 logical, physical, I mean physical if you use all those cores and they don't do hyper-threading. Anyway, so it's not possible to use, like, for instance, if you have 4 and you use the command for 8, it should like activate all of them. No, that's not unfortunately how it works. It's not gonna make my life easier that way. So you have to use like which one. You can use 4 cores if you have an octa core. You can like do that. It doesn't matter. Like as long as you don't go over the like how much you have.
Yeah, it's great. Like it works. We will show you later when we are fighting with huge armies that's just not lagging because of performance, maybe because of internet. But it should not for Shara, which is recording. So yeah.
It's definitely
Yeah, it's
showing.
cool.
Like I don't know if you guys caught up with it, but it's definitely showing up here error messages that he's getting desynced. Like, it's. I caught a glimpse of it a couple of times, and I noticed. So right now we can't do anything about it, but we will see like what the main reason. If it's just unstable connection, it says lag like right there. If it's just
Yeah,
unstable
it's
connection, we'll try to fix it somehow. But for now, that's what we got. Like, we can't do anything about it. That's how the developers made the game. So, oh well.
Okay, great. So thanks for the explanation. And yeah, basically make multiplayer playable, which we already did. So it's great. It just needs more testing, and you need to use that Redmi VPN, which we talked about before. But we will make a tutorial. Yeah, basically we're gonna open up a Discord server so everyone can connect that just likes Worldforge games or actually this mod. So we can just have a better contact than over mod TB.
Yeah, what we figured out was like, as the current things progressed and through the mods, we got a lot of questions regarding the editor and stuff, and
Yeah,
that's just the way how the poor communication went with us and the users, which we really want to avoid. And I think this Discord server might be the thing. So like what
yeah,
happened is
for bet-
straight, like it was just we write down, yo, you can use the editor this way, and like we kept getting like asked over and over again. So that was like one annoying thing that we want to avoid.
yeah, sure. And it's just better for the people. They can find people for, as of now at least, for multiplayer. Hopefully it's gonna work in near future, more stable, or it's just stable with stable connections. Who knows? So yeah, so it's just easier for people to find people to play with. So what that's that.
We're gonna give definitely, yeah, we're gonna want to give people the opportunity to play against each other. Right now, the reason why we didn't touch much multiplayer before is, first of all, it didn't work for us properly, so we didn't look too much into it. But then when it started working, like now I'm a little bit skeptical of, do we want to let the mod play out? As you can see, it's like lagging as fuck because there's just like so much on the screen. And like, I know that it's not me because I have a really good internet connection. And you're getting attacked, by
Yeah,
the way. You're getting attacked.
I got it. But I'm impressed. What AI difficulty you?
I have no clue. I think it's easy, but but I made it so that they spam the shit out of stuff.
Yeah, but I wonder if they spam why they have such few units.
That's a
Should
really
be
good
more.
question. It's because I believe it's because everything goes slow. Look at all these troops, man. What do you mean a small amount of units? Look at these troops.
I'm done. I killed all of them, or I'm already desynced.
I'm looking at and I'm talking about where I'm attacking.
Ah, I see.
Look at all
Yeah.
these guys, man. What do you mean? They just keep bringing in more.
Quiet. The pagans are close.
I guess you can't do that. Okay, that's something. We'll try to make it so you can use this together with it. Interesting. So we wanted to talk about one thing that we played this game called Age of Alexander, which is like the latest game that Worldforge made. And in that game, there's like this specific capping stuff. Like for those, if anybody has played Company of Heroes, they will know about capping stuff and that. So in that like Age of Alexander game, it was like you cap point. There was like population caps and stuff, and we're gonna avoid population caps. We don't want to deal with that. I think having food instead of population cap is way better choice due to the fact that for instance when it comes to like it's definitely most, you have to strategize more on how you want to play the game, sure, but like it's not giving you much opportunity to what you want to do. Like for instance, it happened where the workers didn't do shit, they didn't produce wood, and now when you think about it, okay, so I have 5 workers, for instance, and when I build a gold mine, they go into the gold mine. Okay, sure, they went to the gold mine, cool story. But in this game, there is no gold mine to go to. There's like a gold mine, but you can't enter it. There's no wood, so what are you gonna do with your troops? Like, they're just gonna waste, you know, like, they're not gonna be there for no, they're just gonna stand around. You're gonna be collecting weapons and shit, but like there's no like emphasis on building those peasants. Like it's just like, oh, they can build. That's it. Like it
Yeah.
if they had any capabilities to attack, then you know, okay, sure, they can attack. But like their attacks are super weak, so you can't even use them. So we decided not to take that approach. We're gonna keep the old engine approach, but we will consider about those capping flags and stuff and resources. Like I am thinking of some kind of like you gain extra resource for capping stuff or something. Like we will see how we're gonna take the approach, but for now we want to do that because it gives us more things to do for the player.
Yeah, it's just more freedom. The thing is, what we might still implement are the flags somehow. It's just giving those healing bonuses, so it's more like a retreat point. So you just have it, and if the enemy just crush you, you can just retreat with your army and get a small bonus or something. So maybe something like that, but it's just ideas we just have to test. It's probably one part of balancing later.
Oh yeah, there's that, but like we're gonna do a lot of balancing as well, so you can expect that as well, guys. There's gonna be a lot of balancing regarding anything. So like if we see something being too overpowered, we're gonna try and fix it to not to be too overpowered. If we see something underpowered, we're gonna try and buff it. But like
yeah, basically we're just gonna do a basic balancing for the next update, so it's just more playable at all.
Oh Lord, give me patience. So what can you
But you just don't expect like full balance or something, like because there will still be units that just better than ours and something.
yeah, like you don't wanna you don't wanna see like what's happening right now in my base. Like I'm getting obliterated and stuff, and we wanna avoid this kind of thing where you can just spam one wave and just beat the shit out of you. So right now this happens due to the fact that you can just play the
Because
game.
it was unfinished. We just did not do. We just throw everything together, and then your hard drive died, and that's it.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So there was not much happening anymore after the stuff was implemented. So yeah. You dying or what? Should I send something?
Yeah, can you send some troops? I'm getting wrecked right here.
I can just send all. I just hope that they won't attack me. Wow, one of my units is just running through his camp and it's still alive.
I'm getting wrecked down here. You know why? Because like playing Crusaders is difficult due to the fact that you need to constantly build weapons. You don't get weapons.
Yeah, due to the fact that it's just not balanced.
Yeah, so like for instance, we are gonna keep this approach for like for instance Crusaders. This approach where you have to build your own weapons, but we're gonna make it so that like they have some kind of advantage. Right now as it is, there's no advantage. You're just like losing men left and right.
Wow, 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 wow. What
They're gonna
happened
destroy
that they
my...
are so fast. You see that?
What's up?
My sword units, how fast they run. The first part runs so fast and the others super slow.
Oh yeah. It's like the catching
What?
up, the catching up glitch. Yeah, that one is engine lock. We can't do anything against that.
Nah.
He's gonna
Can
kill
you force
my...
it, Bleach?
Help! Help!
I'm coming, but your unit's just standing there. What? Or it's I'm already desynced or what?
Which units? Which units?
I don't know, near the... I have a few red units here. I just put it on the signal.
Ah, no, it's desynced. Rip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any. Like everybody's dead. I shouldn't pick.
Let's see if I can fight them or not.
I shouldn't have picked Crusaders. Fuck me. I thought they were like more simpler, but oh boy, this needed a lot of fixing and nerves and shit. Ah, you just killed my villager. Fuck.
Okay, I cannot kill them. That's funny.
My ancestors await me in heaven.
Yeah, okay, other than that, let's see what's next on the list.
Oh, you're killing them on my screen.
Hey, really? Oh, that's great. So, yeah, overall, we just want to get a more polished look. Ah, shit, what happened now?
Oh Lord, what do you want now? Await me in heaven. Work again.
Overall, we just want to get more of a polished look. Then a mixed bag with different stuff thrown together as it is now. We just add stuff and, yeah, just add stuff.
Citizens
Uh,
are starving.
And now that thing just got cut out. That's shit, but I don't see it anymore. Yeah, we want to get the descriptions and some unit names and so on. That's just missing for Romans or Indians, I guess. Just more good, like it's just more polished at all. The basic balancing. We want to disable cheats and developer commands now because the implementation of multiplayer, just because you can use it in multiplayer, which is funny. We just did it before. And yeah, that's the thing. But yet for modders, we will just show how to activate it again, so they can just mess around what they want. And
We are gonna make a video about editors and stuff, how to enable, disable and stuff. So yeah, there's gonna be
yeah,
that.
overall, yeah.
We also there's gonna be a new faction. I want to discuss on that right now. It's way too early to talk about it, but it's actually quite simple to just implement it.
Construction complete.
But
Probably.
there's gonna be talks about a new faction, so which is going to be actually more of a same approach that we did before, which is just a simple rip-off, really, from other stuff. But basically, what we're going for is we're going for like a peasant kind of rush faction, so where you have to rush stuff. Yeah, where we have to like rush stuff to to win. Basically, they will be like super weak and shit, but they will have to like take this, like they will have to be fighting like super fast. They will be super mobile, super fast.
Yeah, basically you will implement them, and then when the real balance thing is coming in, everything will just be, every faction will have something. We try to give every faction something special at least. I mean, at the end it's gonna be 10 factions with the new peasant faction, so it's quite a lot to make differences. But yeah, that's the goal, to just make something cool for every faction.
We noticed that.
maybe-
Yeah, continue. Though. What do you want to say?
Maybe, yeah, that's just something we need to discuss with the community then. If we're gonna make like counter factions or something, or just everything should be playable against everything, or something like that. That's just the crazy balancing later on. So yeah, we will see where that goes. But the first goal is just to get the basic balancing going, so something like this just now with Shara does not happen. At that easy, at least you just get overwhelmed just right away. Everyone dies easily. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that part. You wanted to say something to that?
I wanted to talk about like just the fact that it's gonna be like you choose, like you're always gonna give you the opportunity to that you can choose how you want to play, but it's gonna be still like, okay, these guys are meant to just obliterate these other guys, and that won't, like that part won't change, but it's still gonna be, you know, oh, okay, that was a little bit too strong, so guess that needs changing. And the approach regarding range units is gonna be completely changed. So we noticed that changing range units is really a must requirement. They do have the like the little debuff where you lose damage if you get hit, and that hasn't seen any really. It hasn't shown any big threat to range units because they still get a lot of damage down before you
Yeah.
even get to them. So
They're
we are
just too strong as of now.
looking to make sure that that's like solved.
Hmm. At least to some basic
My
extent.
ancestors await me in heaven.
Yeah, that's the thing for basic balancing actually. Yeah, there will future plans will come later. So disabling cheats, making it available. Oh, and now actually
My sins will be
we
pardoned.
want to recruit team members, or what does mean recruit? We're just looking for some people that might can help on specific stuff, which would actually be. Oh, no, it's gone again. Oof.
Yeah, who could help us with the development? Basically, we had some things that we would love some like assistance with, but like we we uh, we could accept any kind of help at this point. Like it doesn't matter if it's like scripting, if it's just straight up adding descriptions or anything. Like the most important right now is we're kind of looking for like some guys who know how to program, or at least some kind of knowledge of programming. It doesn't, like, I personally don't, so we are limited at stuff what we do.
Await me in heaven.
But like, for instance, if people know how to edit, like if you guys know how to edit like Lua scripts, that would be like really handy. For like basically what Lua scripts do is like this. So like this farmer drops wheat here instead of the back, which I wanted to do, but I didn't know how because you need to align coordinates and stuff. So you see what I mean? Like it's just like that. So that kind of
Yeah.
thing, but that's like not that much important as the rest of the things that we're doing in the mod. So any kind of
Yeah.
help works really, and whoever wishes to be engaged in it, any kind of testing, we would love to let anybody join and like join the team, have fun with us, making this mod. And yeah, that's about it.
My ancestors
Like,
await
Yeah.
me
So
in heaven.
basically, I have it. I just found it now. We're just looking for a Lua scripter.
yeah, I
Basically,
just
if
said that, yeah.
someone is there, that's Lua scripter. For sure, we could need a programmer too to get some other cool stuff running. So without it's not possible. Map makers actually would be cool as well. That you just dig into those editor and just make something nice. As well as balance testers for the balance later on, which actually also just doesn't mean you need to be a team member like and just be here like 24/7 or something. We also can just get some casual helpers that just when they get some time they can just help us out. That would also be cool.
Yeah, I do agree. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you don't have to do it now. Like, whoever notices any differences in stuff, it's always gonna be handy for us so we can like change stuff. Like, for instance, if we can't I personally cannot deduct balancing if I don't have any data to base on. Like, I can do something that I think it's broken, but like maybe people thought that was underpowered in some way. Maybe I didn't play. Maybe I played it bad in a bad way, but like, yeah, we wanna make sure like everybody gets involved, and also it's lagging right now like big time.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like,
Did you check your course?
yeah, it's not me, dog. It's not me.
I see. Maybe because I'm out of the game.
Oh, you quit
But
the game?
actually we are. Oh no, I'm just all tapped out because I need to settle some stuff that
Yep,
did not work on
yep,
my phone.
yep. That's what's going on.
Let's see.
I mean,
No, I
you
cannot.
wanna start a new game? We can start a new game.
My ancestors
Yeah,
await me in heaven.
maybe better. But the thing is, it just fucked up. I need to close it with. Wow.
Yeah, I've closed the server.
I cannot even close this with
Well, you
anything
can't
on
close the game. Is it glitched? You
I
can't close
want
it.
to, but I cannot close.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yes.
Well, we're just gonna end it here then. Like, we just gonna finish it what we had to say. Basically, like, that's all there is to it, really. So, the major key, the key things that we are gonna implement, as I said, is so there's this capping thing on the map, so you can get more uh how do I say this? Get more I'm running out of words, man. Get more uh
What capping thing?
it's like the top of my. I mean, the caps on the map, like capping points and shit. The flags.
Ah, yeah. But I don't like that's a future goal more than for the next update, I
Oh no
guess.
no,
I think that
like those are gonna be the key features of the gameplay when we think it's on a stable level.
okay. So basically I have some more future plans listed which we talk about. We already had some here with the peasants faction, for example. If possible, we just play around with stuff and add more content. That's but that's after the next update. So we're just gonna get everything on that basic polish level, and then we look to add more first. Like we just want to make everything more playable, what we have now. And yeah, actually, we just see what we can do after that, faction wise and stuff. If we can add more units and yeah, maps for sure. If we get map makers, for example. And animation wise, there is, Shara told me there is a dual wielding one-handed weapons animation, so maybe we can do something with that.
I might actually try and show it on the screen here. Let me actually see.
Yeah, just
Actually, I just have to do
try
this.
that.
I'm gonna boot up some game and I'm gonna show them what I mean. So
All right.
right now as it is, we have a option to do a wield and stuff. It was originally in the game, and it's just like we want to make it more common than just like one unit or something. Like we want to make it so that there is like a couple of more of them and that kind of thing. So let me just
Yeah, we have to
quickly do
see.
that.
Like that's the future of content we talk about. Maybe we even just decided it's a faction thing, or maybe that's a thing. Like we want to make every faction kind of special, so we just need to see what is there to make it special, right?
Now I gotta figure out which button is. Yeah, this is the assignment. So I'm showing it right now on the screen to everybody. So basically, what you can do is there's like the specific weapon that was it this one? No, this. I saw this one. Wait, which folder is this anyway? Let's see here. I believe the Indians have it. Let me see.
So as long as it's the search, I just continue with quality of life improvements. We would like to add. We still have to see how or if possible or not. Which would be UI scaling. The interface is just too big. We just talked about it before. And maybe it's possible to add some unit templates because the basic first units, they are always equipped the same at the start of a game because you just don't have more material to work with. And yeah, you just have to equip them all the time. It's kind of annoying. It's just like I said, quality of life improvements basically. And add more resolutions, for example. Yeah, such small things to just make life easier, or don't have to do stuff out of the game. It's just in there. And after all that happened with the next update and whatever, we just gonna start proper balancing with, yeah, hopefully community people to just get the game to a good balance in between factions and units. We have a few points here which we want to look at more closely, which you already talk about, the missile units, for example, or disabling ragdolling, because it's just doing some weird stuff. There is no block. We want to get rid of the blocking resistance from units from the back. So if they get attacked on the back, they just get a full hit and not like a block from because they have a shield.
Don't worry, my duke.
And the fog of war needs some
It's no
work
concern of
because
mine.
there's different visions how you play games. I mean, you need to learn the map if you have fog of war on, and first, and once you learn the map, you know where everything is. Fog of war doesn't make that much sense anymore. So yeah, we just have to think about what we do there. And basically, in the end, we just want to say that this is a fantasy game, probably because Crusaders, Romans, and Greeks, or whatever, like it's just all over the place, and so just so the authentic people here don't go nuts that everything is just not fitting on whatever. So yeah, just consider that it's a fantasy game, and the units and stuff, they don't have to be in any logic. It might just be a Cantorian as a second tier unit. It's not a soldier, for example. It's an officer, but here it is just a soldier. So that's just how it is. We might change it though in future, but as of now, it's just saying that that's just how the game plays. It's a fantasy game. Yeah. Okay. So you found it, Chara?
I'm trying to like make it work right now. I'm encountering some issues.
see.
This is weird. Like move. Actually, see if we can remove it completely. Yeah,
So
I'm encountering issues due
between-
to the engine's limitations.
I'm just reading through some comments on Warforged Legends.
Yeah.
40p then.
Yeah. Well, I'll try to like get this thing out of the way.
Yeah. For example, people asked for the map editor, but yeah, we did not remember the comments. But we will make a list and whatever tutorial
So right
or
now,
something.
I am sort of like, this is the editor that everybody asks. Like, fellas, this is the editor that you all asked. Like, this is how it looks like. Like, there's no like, I'm showing it on the screen to them right now. So this is how it looks like. There's no other thing. This is the editor. You press Control E while you're in the game, or just when you open up the game. So like, Control E, and I would appreciate if people would stop asking me the same question, because if you haven't figured out like if it doesn't work for you, that means you might have not downloaded our version, or you just haven't, maybe it's a different bind for you, but I can guarantee you it's not, because like I made sure that it's Control E. Like I checked all of those engine like editors and stuff. Like I saw like commands, shortcuts, and like there are some different in game and there's some different in editor shortcuts. But yeah, like to open up the editor is just Control E, and then you go like File, New, or just View, scenario if it's Object Inspector, like those kind of things. But keep in mind, people, that making a map is a difficult process due to the fact like you have to like it has some compatibility issues that um, I have to look into to just remember how they used to work, because I right now as it is I really don't remember, but I remember there was a lot of compatibility issues, and you had to like uh, completely pull out the materials of the map out of the actual map, so it was like that kind of weird stuff.
Hmm. Yeah, the thing is, I also have to look into the texture stuff and model stuff again. And yeah, that's just things gonna take time, but that's just how modding is. But we just have the goal to bring this to a polished point. So just so that it's not gonna work like last time. At least we hope that no one's gonna lose his hard drive again.
Hey, don't count it out. Okay, so this is what I wanted to demonstrate to you guys. Okay, so you can see there's like a cross of uh, items right here. The reason why they don't dual wield is because first there's no animation and there's no flag that they can dual wield. But when you look at this other weapon, like that I showed a second ago, so if you add this one, and let me just remove this one real quick. So if I go activate, and activate. You can see this one can dual wield because it does have a dual wield flag. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually enable dual wielding for more units and for more weapons as well. So we're gonna, the first approach might be this little item that you just saw, Chris. We might actually do that one. I am not sure, but we're definitely gonna look into that because I believe that would be a good thing to have, because you know, for some specific items, and for instance, we might add it for specific units as well as in specific for like some kind of assassin type unit. So we want to have like different types where like they are used for like good against cavalry, good against infantry, because this game does allow us to give some kind of bonus, like 70% extra damage to light infantry, but for instance medium infantry take less damage or that kind of thing. So that's the kind of approach we want.
Yeah, kind like, yeah, basically at the end when the balance thing's coming in, we just need to sit down and think what faction should do what best and such things. So yeah, so you're done with your, so I just read some more comments maybe.
Yeah, you can keep on reading.
Okay, there was this Ezekiel Fermo. He actually just recently asked something if you can upload mod tools for this, and you want to add more factions for this game to revive it. And yeah, maybe he can come up to us again, and yeah, sure, you can help. Yeah, there's some other stuff going on. Some people asking for resolution change, widescreen resolution. And yeah, that's why we want to try to just implement it somehow, so there will be more resolutions supported.
Okay, here's another. Sorry to like stop you. I just wanted
Yeah,
to show real quick.
no.
Here's another one of the dual wielding type weapon. So yeah, this is, as you can see, the sword. We're gonna let me just see if I'm assuming the animations will match, but judging by how the sword is held and how the let's try Macedonian weapon real quick. Melee. Try. Gotta find it real quick. Fuck, where is it? Okay, so for instance, this broadsword, I'm thinking of making a dual wield and stuff. As you can see, it's like the same holding animation, so I'm presuming that it will have same bones. Like that's the issue that we're facing right now, so we don't know yet. But I do plan to add all of these extra units to have the capability of dual wielding, so that you can actually upgrade it and enable and just have a lot of fun with it as well. So what did you want to say?
I just have some more, like some people, they go nuts about the kinda unlimited resources we just add at the beginning of a game. You just have like 300,000 and there is no, yeah, gameplay actually. You just spam units and attack the enemy. That's
Yeah,
how it works.
so
Just buff.
basically that was the thing. I didn't really know what to do regarding balancing because the AI isn't really listening. The AI just does whatever it wants. Like, you do this and it doesn't want to listen. It starts spamming like 5 horses, for instance, for no bloody reason. But like, it's just straight up. There was nothing we could like balance it with. There was just too many factions that had completely different gameplay that if in order to make the correct money amount and wood amount, like to make it more realistic and, well, not realistic, more challenging,
Yeah.
is the fact that we would have to open every single of these, for instance, items that I have on the screen, and we would have to like change its parameters, like how much wood does it cost, how much gold does it cost, and like for every single faction, for every single item building unit, and for instance,
Upgrade.
and upgrades as well. Like I did not want to do that due to the fact that it's just like it's we like right now we don't have anything to, you know, do that. Like we don't have solid like gameplay, and we didn't have multiplayer, so we didn't even need to do it. But like right now, plan to do, and the balancing that we do this time is like we don't implement. Okay, Romans. We're gonna implement Romans. Let's make Roman faction. Let's make Indian faction. Let's make Macedonian faction. So like, there's no adding new faction. It's just like, oh, we already have everything. We just have to like make it playable.
Oh, wait. Romans took texture editing and stuff, so
But yeah,
took a
like
while to do those.
it took a while to do, but like that's the thing. Like we were adding stuff. Now we just have to
Yeah.
like we just have to balance things and just make it playable because there's nothing else to really add. We are limited to adding stuff just as it is, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
that's
We'll
why
see.
it's about the future plans. We just see once we have a stable thing which is kind of polished, then we see what we can still add. Like, we might see stuff in between which we just put on a list, so we just come back to it later. That's the goal now.
But don't be also sorry. Just want to say this real quick. Don't be rejectful of the overlapping stuff. For instance, like overused gold mines or stuff or some stuff like that. Like don't be like I don't know, against that, because we really are limited to what we can do, because we don't have anyone who can do models, which if somebody can do them, that would be
Yeah.
great. But the thing is, we don't even know which program was used for making models, for editing models. We just know how to edit basic textures, and that's it. So that's what we are working with, by the way.
Yeah, true. So basically, you will just see if we do some new factions and stuff, it will be a copy of something which is already in the game. Except we have something hidden which is not used yet. Maybe that's something we can come up with, but yeah.
That's one of the reasons why we decided to get like different get stuff from different games.
Yeah, that's one thing. And that it's just possible to get those factions in. That's the great. I mean, it's just great. You just have this one game and can play all the factions. It's cool.
Yeah, like, it kind of gives you the ability to play all the games that you wanted to play, or even
And for campaigns, we just don't focus on those at all. It
So-
might be a future, maybe
campaigns.
something.
Right now is definitely a no. We're not gonna do that. In the near future, it's still gonna be a big no. Like, I can't even put a maybe in it, because like campaigns is just straight up really, really annoying to put up against, due to the fact that there's a lot of trigger editing that needs to be done. And I personally, if anybody thinks that they wanna help us, because remember, we are recruiting new members, but like I personally do not have the nerves to do it. Like I completely reject the fact of even thinking of doing stuff with campaigns. Definitely gonna look into maps of the campaigns to do it for multiplayer. If there are some really good maps and stuff, we definitely gonna look into that.
Yeah, we did that already. I make those posts. Like, I make the playable, but they are not balanced or something. It's just
Yeah, you
playable.
just made it playable, which is still a good thing.
Yeah, we just have more maps. Yeah, that's the thing. But for at least for multiplayer, it's not good because it's just not balanced. If you start there and the other starts here, and he just has a farther way to the gold mines or something, it's just out of balance. So yeah, that's why we also would need some multiplayer map makers actually to make some good multiplayer maps.
Also, one thing that I wanted to mention is the fog of war, as we did talk about it already, but like the fog of war, we will look into a different type of fog of war. The one that we have, I personally am not happy with. Like, with the current, like, the whole map is black and you don't know shit what's going on around. So we're gonna avoid that one. We're gonna look into the Age of Alexander map. type where everything is like you can see the whole thing, but you can't like you can't really see it. Like there, it's just it is there, but like it's still hidden.
It's dark.
Don't worry, my Duke.
It's like dark. You just see the whole map, but it's dark. And when your units move there, it's getting bright, so you just see what's happening
It's
there.
like you already been there, but like I believe that would be the best like approach to it, especially in multiplayer, because just the fact that like you can't see shit is a little bit like annoying. Because if we intend to make this game where you have to kind of like where you try to cap stuff, and like we just want to emphasize more gameplay, really, that you can do stuff instead of just like standing in your base and not doing anything as it is right now. Because like right now I don't know where the enemy's at. They could be up, they could be down, like I don't know what's in the middle of the map. So like we're gonna try and make it so that it's like more like, oh, I need to cap that point to get some extra bonus, something to get ahead of the enemy. For instance, that's gonna be a really good addition, together with the for instance peasant faction. That's gonna that won't even have, for instance, heavy upgrades. It will only have like light units, and like if you drag it to late game, you're definitely gonna get stomped.
I'm tired.
Well, I believe is do we have anything else? Is that
I'm
all?
just reading through the comments.
Construction complete.
Other things, people just, yeah, basically here on that point, we just also want to thank all the supporters that just write that we just make a good job and they just enjoy the game. And yeah, so also because of you guys, we just come back. So yeah, let's see. It's just funny, like why we actually come back is a funny story. Maybe one day we will tell it. Depends. Might be unfair, but yeah, it's just funny actually how we come together now and just started again. But I'm happy. I think Shara is happy too. So let's see that how we can get this everything great together. And with you as well, guys. All the community people, just come to Discord, or just you can also write on MotiB. That's not the point. If you don't want to use Discord, but it's just easier. And yeah, we would just enjoy everyone that joins us on the journey.
Construction complete.
That's it. That's like basically it, the basics of it. Like the reason why I personally am excited for this is just the fact that multiplayer now works. So there's like it gives me a lot more to work with now, due to the fact that okay, now I can actually make it so that people can play against each other. Now I can okay, the food and stuff is like way over the top. Now we can actually do some balancing as well, because now we actually have to do it, because you can play against other people and stuff. And we might also consider like hosting some kind of little tournaments. Of course, no prize. I mean, let's be honest. But like we might consider like gathering and stuff. That's why I would personally like if as many people as can like join the Discord, so that we can like organize games better and just overall play together and like test the game how well it like how well it is working, and like if what kind of glitches they are. Also, I would like to point out that we update the game. I think I did mention that in the beginning, but just to say it one more time, like we did update the game. The game is updated to the, I believe 670 is the latest build, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but I believe that's the Age of Alexander build, which is the latest of the game. So yeah, do you have anything else to add? Because I personally think we're done here.
Basically, we're just doing everything so everyone can have fun.
Yeah. We
That's how
done?
it is.
Is that it? We're done?
Yeah, I think so. That's it.
Well, yeah, guys, thank you for joining us in this little podcast or whatever it was. It's I don't know, is it an hour long or something? But yeah, we will be uploading
Yeah,
it
probably.
to like YouTube, and we just gonna put a link it to the mod. And
Every-
like, thank you all for the support in all these years. I can't believe it's been 4 years since the actual release.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you all for like the support, and I do wish to say that I'm sorry for those guys who we didn't help or we didn't get to in time, but that's just how it is. That's how it goes, unfortunately. But yeah,
Yeah.
we will make sure to be more active from now on, because this is like, we don't wanna throw this away, because like the multiplayer itself gives us much more opportunities to work with.
Yeah, because it's just more fun.
Exactly.
Alright, so everyone take care and enjoy.
Yeah. Goodbye.